Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Onrain Tech Corner, the corner of the web where we talk about tech. And, it's June 5th. You read the title. Let's get into this. I wound up picking up the Switch 2 today. Pre-ordered it, got it day one. And, I'm kind of excited to get into this because it's, Nintendo's newest console. And I'm also wondering if half the rumors that are out there true about Nintendo is just willing to brick your console if you don't use it their way. So let's see how we can get into this thing here. Okay. And of course there's tape there. Okay, how do we get this out? There we are. Okay, so it actually gives a nice little diagram right here on how to set up the console, but it should be pretty straightforward if you use the Switch 1. Okay, and looks like we have the system and the Joy-Cons. And, okay, let's use this aside for now. I just want to jump into the Joy-Cons for a moment. And these are actually a lot heavier than the original Joy-Cons for Switch 1. And they are, in fact, taller. Oh, these feel way better in the hands. But yeah. They do have nice accent colors on this. Buttons feel nice. Has a nice little look to it. So yeah. Put these aside for now. I just want to open up the compartment here. And this is very heavy cardboard. What's in here? Oh. Health and safety information. Oh, it even comes with its own HDMI cable, which is always nice. Straps for the Joy-Cons. I guess you want to play Switch Sports or something. And those will come in handy. Well, that'll explain the weight. Okay, what else we got in here? Oh, Joy-Con controller. Very similar to the original one. Rubberized back. Now, it should just magnetically slide in here, and it does. Now, with the Joy-Cons being bigger, oh, this is going to feel way better in the hands than the original Switch, because I think these are designed for bigger hands now, so yeah, that's going to be nice. So they get to the easy stuff here. Okay, looks like we got a USB to USB-C, USB-C to USB-C cable. The brick for it. What is the weight? What is the wattage on this one? Does not say. Oh. Okay, it looks like it's up to 60 watts, maybe? Yeah, up to 60 watts. That's not bad. It should charge pretty quickly. And of course we got the Switch 2 dock. Oh, I'm liking the design of this. cheap feeling on one side, but yeah. Okay, so it looks like we got 2 USB ports right on the side here. Then we open up the compartment, and door just comes right off, apparently. Alright, so over here we got, I don't know if you can see that, but we got Ethernet. We got an HDMI port, and the USB-C charging cable port. Yeah, this is really nice feeling. It's got the rubber stops in it, so your screen doesn't scratch easily. But before I do dock it, I will be putting a screen protector on it at some point. So, yeah, let's close this thing back up. So let's move on to the console itself. It actually does feel a little bit bigger than the Switch 1. A little bit heavier as well. And yeah, it's kind of exactly what you expect. You got your dual speakers down here, USB charging port down here, as well as up here. Got your ventilation, volume buttons, power button, headphone jack. You know, Nintendo didn't always include headphone jacks in their handhelds. Game card slot. And let's check out the stand here for a second. Oh, no click, no free going, so it seems very, very adjustable. Okay, let's set it down here. Oh, that is nice. This is way better than Switch 1, and I haven't really checked out the OLED Switch yet. I do have one that I do want to unbox on this channel, so keep a lookout for that. But yeah, this is going to feel nice. So let's get this thing powered on, and and I'm going to see if even half the rumors are true, because you know, day one patch for software, that kind of makes sense. But if I need the internet to connect to physical games, then I'm just done with physical games at this point. Okay, so let's switch around here. So it's asking me to plug in the Joy-Cons. How do these disconnect? Here. Oh, nice and easy actually. Just gotta take off a little bit of force. Okay. There's that one. There's the other one. There's that one. Nice. Okay. English, US. Now it's just asking me to do a little bit of a setup. I'll accept whatever the end user license agreement is, because I don't plan on modding this thing. Okay. I will connect to the internet. Okay, so here's one thing that people were mentioning. It is now asking me to do to download an update. So let's do that then. Where's my A button? Update downloading. I was just asking me to do my time zone. I do believe we're in -5 somewhere. New York, here we go. Okay, so it's just telling the different ways you can play the Nintendo Switch. System update complete. Excellent. Oh, and it says don't transfer if you don't have a switch, but I do have a switch. Yeah, I'll transfer everything. Okay, I do not have a micro SD express yet. Okay, it's asking me to sign into my Nintendo account, so I'll just do that real quick. And I really like how this thing has a touchscreen. It just makes things so much easier. Okay, and it picks up my account right away. Okay, he's asked me to grab my Nintendo Switch and bring it close. Up here right now. Okay, so I got my Nintendo Switch. It's close. Go hit next. Okay. I'm gonna have to plug it in. Okay, so open the home menu and select system settings. System settings. I gotta go down to system. System transfer tool. And system transfer to switch 2. And of course the switch 1 will need an update, so we'll update that. Okay, now it's asking me to do a system transfer on the switch 1, so let's do that. Next. Let's do this. Okay, it's asking me to make sure it's ready, and it looks like it is, so done. Okay, save data will be transferred, so sure. Yeah, it's asking me to plug this thing in too. Okay. So, side note. When it says the AC adapter, it's actually asking for the one for the Switch, not just a USB cable. And now it's transferring. Start download. Ooh, this might take a while. And we'll come back when it's done. Okay, and now we're done. Now it's got to restart. And we still got a little bit to go. Okay. Okay, so appears to be done. Going to switch 1. So I'm just going to hit OK. And that brings me back to the main screen. So it looks like it's just finishing stuff up on the switch 2. There we go. So complete, go home, press the home button. Okay, so we're just gonna do that. Nice. Right on. Alright, so yeah, as you can tell, it's basically the same. It's just downloading all of this. Again, it does look like all my stuff is ready to be transferred over, or is transferring. Just downloading a lot of software. I just want to see here. Down to sort. By longest playtime. Yep, it's all there. Cool. One thing I gotta say, the screen looks really, really good. Now I think I might just go right down to NSO. Because there's one piece of software I need to get that was literally the shut up and take my money for this thing. That's the GameCube. There it is. Classic titles. I was a kid when this came out. Re-download. And I gotta sign with the QR code again. Oh, there we go. Cool. Now it's set to download. So back to home. And there we go. Now it's amongst the things to download. Okay. So with all of that said and done, we are done with the Switch 1. But I just want to go through a couple of things first. Well, side by side, you can actually tell that the Switch 2 is in fact taller. It is about the same thickness. The stand holds up significantly better. And also, the screen I think is using an OLED screen. Same as the Nintendo Switch OLED. But yeah, holy crap. I think I'm actually going to enjoy the snot out of this thing. But I think there's one more thing we got to do. Gonna put this for now. going to disconnect the internet, even though it's going to stop downloading everything. But I'm going to disconnect from the internet and try a Switch 2 title. Okay, so it's on airplane mode, so it has no way to connect to the internet. Okay, so I will confirm. Not connected to the internet, which is right where I need it, because I have Mario Kart World for the Switch 2, and I heard from another YouTuber. Once I get the actual YouTuber's name or username, I'll post it in the comments, giving him credit for this information. He mentions that only the Switch 2 titles that have a little notification down the bottom saying that it's only a game key has just a code to say it's authorized to download the game and record to the internet. So if I can play a Switch game offline without needing to download the software, I think it will actually be a pretty good console moving forward. And I kind of like the red casing. It's definitely better than the clear casing I had before, but they have a spot for the manual, but they never put a manual in. And people actually been complaining about the pricing in the States only being, I think it was like $400 to $450. In Canada dollars, or Canadian dollars, it's $629 for the console. Oh, there we go, dropping itself again. And $110 for a game. Which is really outrageous. But yeah, I do love how they got the red casing. And this is neat. It actually has a red shell on the cartridge. Kind of reminds me of Pokemon Red on the Game Boy. So let's figure out how I can open this. Oh, there it is. There. Okay. Game card going in. Okay. It recognizes that we have the game in. I'm going to start software without the update. And it's actually allowed me in the game, so I think this might be confirmed that the game itself is on the console. Yep. Oh, I love that music. Yeah, and I am. No voice Mario's not bad, but this is confirmed to be playing offline. Oh my god, why does this remind me of the Grand Tour? Alright. So, on that note, that is an unboxing and a small test of the Nintendo Switch 2. I am so glad they're still releasing games physically on the cartridge. That's definitely going to help with collectors and the resale value. But yeah, if you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like. If you like this video, share it around. Share it around. We definitely like to get to a wider audience. And well, thank you for watching. See you in the next video.